Hi friends, today I'm going to speak about a very trending topic and hot topic which is going on in every state of India, that private schools are demanding fees from parents. Friends, private schools demanding fees from parents, how fair it is in this epidemic situation and crisis. At the end of my video, I would like every one and every parent to kindly like and hope every parent will agree whatever I am putting across today. Private schools across the India are demanding fees from their parents in the name of online classes, tuition fees, books fees, so on. My dear friends, is it really fair enough, and is it really an ethical thing by private schools demanding fees from parents, or I can say mensing money from parents and pressurizing directly or indirectly to student as well as parents? When I say pressurizing students or parents directly or indirectly, it's very clear. Let me explain you. When we say indirectly, every student will have a fear complex, thinking or saying that if my parents doesn't pay the fees which is being demanded by school, so probably I might be out of the school or they might blacklist me. This is one set of pressure or indirect pressure, I can say, from the school which is being created on the student or a kid or a child. Now let us come on to the direct pressure. When I say direct pressure, it's very clear. We all know, like, India is going across to a very crucial stage. You can say a very epidemic situation or crisis, where parents who are doing job are on a tough time or a hard time, hardship, where certain companies or certain organizations has cut off their salaries, in fact even jobs. Many parents have lost their jobs. So this is a situation which is being formed in India in this stage. If private schools demand fees from the students or parents, which is really unethical and which is creating unwanted pressure on parents. Now when they say that they are demanding fees in the name of online classes, let me put across, my dear friends, is it really working out? I mean to say, really the online classes which are being conducted by the schools, which are going on, which are trending around, is it really worthful? Is it really going fair? Is it really going well off? Then the answer is no. And let me explain you how it is not rooting out properly. The reason is whether our ISP providers are enhancing the broadband strength 100%, then no. Then the answer is simple no. The broadband companies, they promise something, and the throughput which is being promised by the broadband companies are not up to the mark in India. It has to improve a lot. When a student and teacher are interacting on an online class, there are a lot of interruptions happening in between. The only reason is a technical glitch happening around. Let me give an example. If a teacher is conducting a class, if a teacher is conducting a class and there are 5 students, in those 5 students, 2 or let's say 3 students, they they have lost the network, and remaining 2 students, the class is going well without any interruption. You can say their internet is working fine. And what about these 3? They are now off track, and let's say the connectivity is back, and these 3 students are again interacting with the teacher, and let's say when they were off track, and the students who were already crossed the topic, then what would happen to these 3 students? I could say these three students. They should again request teacher saying that please refresh us back, as our line as our broadband or the connectivity was poor. So again, teacher has to come back to the topic. Now see, let's say this issue, this connectivity problem, or you could say a technicality issue, if it happens every day or every alternate day, how far it would be productive for students to go on in this way? Today, these 3 students were off track. Tomorrow, those other 2 students would be off track. Now let us see how it could be coping up through online classes. Then the answer would be absolute no. Now, my dear friends, this is example which I have given further, which I have given onto the technicality part. Now there is a other aspect which is related to health. Every day, if a teacher is conducting 1 hour or 2 hours online classes, it would definitely affect students' brain as well as eye vision, because it's going to happen every day. Who is responsible for this? My question is, my dear friends and my dear friends and parents, who is going to be responsible for this? School or you yourself as a parent? Please decide. School would have many reasons. Then even parents has n number of reasons. Parents are being pressurized by school. Let's assume, or let's say, if a parent in this crisis, he's been struggling from his job, or he's not getting his salary on time, or the salary has been not credited on time. In this stage, if school is demanding, what would a father do in this stage, in this situation? This is a clear sign of pressure. father father has left with no option instead of paying the fees. Now the question is, how is going to pay the fees? He is not getting his salary credited on time. He's having issue with his job. Then how is going to pay the fees? Let us say, if this stage continues and keep on, the school demands fees. Please remember, parents, you are opening a door to private schools to mince the money in future. You are helping them to create a demand. You are provoking them to demand more fees. You are opening a door so that they could enter and they could penalize your money. Please be careful. Please be awake today to safeguard tomorrow. I do agree and respect school teachers are always respected, but they should also understand and they should also respect the emotions and the situation and this crisis. And the parents, they should definitely respect the parents' situation. It's not necessary that each and every parent would go on to the same crisis. Some parents could be well off. Some parents are in the crisis, are in the problem. So now the second option. Now what is the option left over for the second option? So please do not entertain private schools to go on, which will be a threat for students or parents. You can call it as direct or indirect demand. It is just a demand creation which is being made by private schools. My dear friends, if schools are saying that it's a tuition fee or it's a fees for the books or uniforms, parents, be awake and clearly ask them, when my child is not being coming to the school or when the schools are not functioning, which fees or what kind of a fees the school is demanding from us, and which is really an unethical practice which school is following. When they have problem, even we have problem. When they have crisis, whole India has a crisis. When they have epidemic situation, even we, India, everyone is in the same stage today. Then what makes difference? We do agree and we do understand that it's a loss of studies, it's loss of academics, but there could be a way out. There could be a way out. That doesn't mean that school has to pressurize the student or parents in just such a way. Especially in Chennai, my dear friends, please trust me, private schools in Chennai are mincing the money, demanding the money, penalizing the money from the parents without thinking the outcome of it. I would request all the parents, in fact students also, my dear students and parents, please browse or go to the internet, take the study material. If a student who has passed out fourth standard and coming to fifth standard of your if a student who is coming from seventh standard and coming to eighth standard, who is promoted to eighth standard or ninth or tenth, whatever it is, please sit. Try to grasp the study material. Why don't you study by yourself? Or else, if it is, if at all you are not able to source, I don't think so. You should be able to source, but still, if parents are not able to source the correct study material from the website or internet, then fair enough, they could request to the schools, or let me put in this way, private schools can only charge for books and courier the books to their students. Parents, please spend the time with students, with your child, at least 25 to 30% of the time of your whole schedule. I do agree, it's a tough, it's really a tough time, it's really a tough situation, and it's really a tough task, but nothing is tough for our child. We need to spend with him, with her, at least 20 to 25% of your whole complete schedule. I'm very sure your child can pick up. I'm very sure if you spend time with you, what definitely he would cope up. Spend at least 1 hour every day, or at least I could say if you spend 2 hours, it would be more good, or at least 1 hour every day on each topic or each subject. It would really work out. It will really work out. Or let's say, take two subjects, spend 2 hours, take other subjects on second day, take other subject, spend 2 hours, again come back to the same subjects. So you have to plan. See, the way I'm explaining, or the way I'm putting across, the moral is that you need to plan. As a parent, you need to plan for your child, and you need to fulfill his academic gap. Private schools can demand anything, but we need to be proactive, and we need to be attentive that we should not get penalized by these private schools, and we should not be fooled by these private schools. My friends, hope you all will agree to what I'm saying. Few parents, see, I had the same argument, or I had the same debate with few of my friends and my circle. They agreed to my conclusion. They agreed to my argument. They were really okay with my statements and arguments which I had with them. My friends, few of my uh, my few of my friends, they have countered me, saying that, what about a year which is being wasted for our child? We cannot waste a year, and we have paid the fees. And then I answered, I agree. It's very a year for a kid is a academic year for a kid is very precious. But at the same time, The health of your child is also precious. As we say, health is wealth. Same way, when your child is healthy, he can definitely cope up. When your child's mentality is healthy, when your child's stress level is fulfilled, or your child's stress level is no balanced, so definitely he can fulfill the academic year. Few of my friends countered me saying that if my child's academic year is wasted, who is responsible? That's why we have obeyed to the school's demand and we have been fulfilled the fees. I say, if this is the case, why government bodies promoted each and every class in this epidemic crisis? Don't they think so? That studies or academics are really important? We all know that studies and academics are really important to each and every parent, that each and every uh, child should go ahead, read well, study well, grow up, grow high. But but my question is, what if 1 year we take effort, we put an effort and cope up our child, mold our child, and bring the ambience of the classroom? I know it's not 100% possible, but we can make it possible at least 60 to 70%. And I think so that's enough. That is enough for a child. Instead of going ahead and getting fooled enough of online classes. The thing is, if government wouldn't have decided to promote each and every class and would have been careless and wouldn't have done this lockdown, then the situation would be more worsen than today we are facing. So my dear friends, please understand, everybody, I guess, my friends, we all should be aware that in Chennai there is a lockdown from 19th June till 30th June, and it could go as per the today's situation crisis. We never know, they could extend also. Guys who are being worried about their child's academic year, let me answer. If, let's assume, if tomorrow, very tomorrow, if the school is getting reopened, would you send your child in this stage, in this crisis? Would you not bother about the crisis which is going on, and still you will send your child to the school? If pre-KG classes or primary sections, if we ask them to put mask and prevent themselves and go to the school, will they do that? Will they wear mask and sit in the class? And the question is no. And will parent agree to send all their wards to the school? If let's say tomorrow the schools gets resumed, nobody's going to do that. They have fear in themselves. They will not send. When you are compromising, when you are being following the epidemics rules and regulations, and you are being worried about your kids' health, then please also be worried about your kids' health here also. When I say here, that is online classes. Please avoid online classes. It's not going to help your kid. It's not going to help your child. Instead, he or she is going to be addicted to mobiles and laptops. my dear friends, hope all the parents and friends, all the students would agree. You guys, if you agree, I would request you, please like this video, and you could subscribe also. And my dear friends who dislike or disagree with my comment, with my view, definitely they can definitely dislike it. And I would request you, please comment. I would definitely reply it. I would definitely revert to that. So my friends, please be safe. Take care of your child. Please be proactive and don't get into the trap of this private schools. And the crisis today in India, hope we all citizens come out of this soon at the earliest, and wish you all a safety and happy and successful ahead. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.